Oh, you don't care? That's why you're on radio, huh?
That's right, face for radio.
Steckel, you told us a couple of weeks ago that you feel like this team has its capabilities of doing some things. What have you seen in practice to elaborate on that?
I've seen great energy. I've seen, Adam Lang's done a great job with our strength and development over the summer. I think one of the big home runs for us is him because it's the first time we've had him 2 years in a row. So our physical development with the players is outstanding right now. They're in great shape, they're stronger, they're faster, they're bigger, so I'm very encouraged, and so far practice is going the way my brain's been thinking.
Go ahead, guys.
You've talked about building a winning culture here. What changes have you seen going into this season?
People always talk about it, and to me it is integrity and trust, and what's happening is the players are starting to trust us and believe us and have faith in us, but what's really important is we're having trust in the players. The players are doing what they're supposed to do when they're supposed to do it, and I'm really excited about that. So I think it's going to give us the edge, guys.
You get a sense that the players almost have like a chip on their shoulder, like they're ready to get this thing going and tired of losing?
I can't answer that. I don't know. I'm ready to get going. Here's the great thing about preseason, Jim. Everybody's undefeated. Everybody thinks they're going to win a national championship. Now, everybody can talk about that. Everybody sets their goals. But the ones who work for it, I actually told them today, the old history book I keep telling you guys about, I actually read it this morning. The harvest is abundant, but the workers are few. So the guys who want to get there have got to work. And that's what I'm seeing so far. So I don't know if that means it's a chip on their shoulder. I don't have a chip on my shoulder. I just want to come to work every day and get better and better. And I'm seeing that in the players. So I'm very optimistic right now.
Steck, walk us through the scrimmage this week. What are you looking at? What's the plan for the players? What do you want to see out of everyone?
Well, everybody's going to play, and so I don't shock you on Green Day or Saturday. We're having a debate now if we want to play our quarterbacks live, only from the standpoint of to make sure that they have a sense of urgency and stuff. So we got to find lines. You play them live, you not play them live. But then we're going to get a lot of guys rotating. With this new redshirt rule, everybody in the country's got to work through that. So who can step up, who can play, are the guys who have jobs right now, can they keep jobs? So it's kind of like the Jeffersons, that old TV show I loved, Some people are moving up and some people are moving down.
Steck, you talk about
some people are moving out, man.
A sense of urgency.
Billy Joel would say.
Talk about a sense of urgency. What about seeing all of the work that you guys have done in the foundation to pay off in the win-loss column and to get the W's that you need to get?
Well, my humble opinion is that first of all, we got to get on. John Gordon came to talk to our team, and John Gordon really helped me this year. We got to get everybody on the energy bus, and then we have, how everybody has those fancy cars where they have the tinted windows so you can't see in, you can see up. Well, our guys got to have reverse windows. They can't look out and hear all the noise from questions like you guys are asking me about. Get to the win column. We just got to go out. We got to work. We got to perform, and we have to execute what we're trying to do on offense and defense, and not listen to outside noise because we're talented enough to win. Now, what we have to do is do a better job of coaching them, and coaching means have them execute what we're asking to do when the pressure's on. So, we do that, we're going to be fine.
What's your relationship with John Gordon? I see you retweeting him all the time. You even had him in. Just ask him, or do you know him?
Well, here's the truth, okay? Talk about integrity and trust. I'm going to tell you the truth. We worked our tail off. I read his books, and anybody who doesn't read their books is a knucklehead because his books are phenomenal. And I worked my butt off for about a year to get him in here, and we finally got it solidified from a former player up north who knew him, and we got him in. And I called my brother, all happy, and said, "Hey, man, we got John Gordon coming in here." And my brother said, "Why didn't you call me? He's one of my dear friends." And I used some explicit words with my brother, who was bad because he's the president of FCA. And then after he did a good job of speaking, he came over, my wife cooked him dinner, we had a nice talk, and we got to have a little one-on-one time. So I've been trying to get him here for 2 years, and if I knew I could pick up the phone and call my brother, it would have happened a lot quicker.
Coach, defensively, you got a lot of guys coming back that have game experience.
Is that good news or bad news?
Tell me, is that good news or bad news?
I don't know, we're going to find out. That's the old cliche. The defense gave up a lot of points and yardage, but here's the but that. We're not as bad as everybody thinks. You take out that game up north. We played a high-power offense, which I think was one of the top 10 offenses in the country, and you take that out, which you can't. We're not as bad as everybody thinks. That's what I'm talking about, outside noise. Now, with that said, I go back to my first question. The strength, the speed, our size, learning the defense. I remember when I was coaching up north, and we went and visited the Colts, and Tony Dungy said they're starting to get it. And I looked at him and go, "This is your 4th year." He goes, "Yep, they're starting to get it." Okay, after 4 years, my guys are gone. So they're starting to get it.
How do you see the newcomers meshing in with the holdovers, particularly along the line?
fantastic. You know, that's one thing that I think is a really strong suit where our players are grasping how quote-unquote family style type of thing. They really embraced them. That summer school has really helped them. We've had more kids up here in the summertime or young or transfer guys than we've ever had. And some were in summer school, some were not. They just come up here and start working. So the players embrace them and start the chemistry college. 10th, 11th, whatever the day was when they reported. So I really don't need to worry about that right now. It's awesome. And because of that, a lot of our young freshmen are ahead.
Let's talk about Oklahoma State, starting with another Power 5 school like last year. Just talk about that as the first challenge.
In what respect? I mean, I don't even mean in what respect.
But Oklahoma State going up against a Power 5 team at their place to start things off with the team.
Yeah, I'm going to drop Mike a note. You know, with that redshirt rule, maybe he can play all his redshirt players that first 3 or 4 quarters. You know, and then get them started the second week. So it's a challenge. It's obviously a challenge. There's a reason why they're FBS or FCS. However, you know, people have beat them. So I'm just so. I guess that's why I'm so moody and irritable, because I always think we're going to win, no matter what we do. You know, when my wife beats me at checkers, I'm pissed. So that's my mentality. I'm not apologizing. It's just my personality. So we have to treat it like any other game. Prepare, be focused, execute, and then we'll see where it takes us.